two of their sets of 4. So I'm ready for it.
Disappointing to see the no logo team kill, but
the no logo team kill.
Yeah, that's why UAL's logo isn't that. I thought they had like a really minimalist logo. No, that's
UAL
default
just
font.
don't have a logo.
Yeah, that's default font.
That's it's simplest. It's simplistic.
It's simple. It's
That's
minimalist.
it. Simplistic. That's it.
So this is one of those matchups where Daisy loses on paper, but then Daisy hits you and then wins.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I see it. Especially if Bassle plays with ranges really, really well, which he is known for doing, and he's been on a tear this entire bracket.
But Rahmone's movement is so ridiculous.
Oh, I agree.
Like, it's so insane.
100%. I agree with that.
Like, I remember when he was doing that stuff on Wi-Fi, because I did the East of England Invitational.
I remember watching that. Yes, yeah.
And, like, I was mad impressed with the fact that he was able to do it. When
on
offline,
Wi-Fi.
yeah, like, and when offline started to come back, like, he kind of stopped playing in the ERE Invitational, because he was like, I can't do any of this on here anymore. We were like, yeah.
Yeah, that's understandable.
God, that was fun. Bloom would just clean out literally everyone.
Fantastic,
I don't think he didn't lose he didn't drop a game, I'm pretty sure. Some ridiculous. No, he did drop a game because he messed about, but like he didn't drop a game on PO. He certainly didn't drop a set. And Rahmone using Peach's turnip to kind of find a way to close the space down a little bit. Again, his movement's so good, and using those turnips at mid-range to compensate for kind of bad horizontal mobility.
Yeah, no, Ramone's movement in this game is absolutely amazing, honestly. The stuff that I've seen come out from him is nuts.
Yeah, it's really good item play and really good use of these turnips to close that space on arms. And he knows what clanks with arms as well. You saw that forward air, like he knows again.
Oh, he tries to go for it again and then it just clanks as well. Yeah, as you said, he just knows what to sort of do.
He knows what clanks. You can tell these two have played each other a lot. And Rahmone really knows this matchup really well. He is the favorite going into this, but Bassle, of course, is capable. And he is guaranteed 5th now, because he's in winner's side.
Winner's side, yeah, that's right. Top 8. Yep, that's right. Guaranteed 5th place, which is nothing to scoff at, honestly. It's really, really impressive. But right now, these two are two stocks each, and Bassle was able to take that last stock. So, again, it is very, very doable for these two to sort of go back and forth. But right now, Rahmone just needs one massive hit in order to go ahead and take the stock from Bassle. And a lot of range.
To find that kill.
Yes.
Really, really difficult. Gonna need to try and pull a turnip, maybe get a confirm off that. Just hits the raw forward there. Ooh, waste that turnip a little bit, pulls another one, and that's kind of the play. Really, is we've seen Rahmone use turnips to kind of close that gap.
Exactly.
Between arms and Daisy, because it's so difficult for Daisy to like dash up or even flow up because of how good arms are. But Rahmone is finding these kills, finds it with a back air. Do you know Slingshot makes back air even more unpunishable?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not look into Slingshot that much. I did not know that.
You can just do like float cancel Slingshot into another back air just over and over and over again.
Damn, I did not know that.
Yeah. It's a little disgusting.
Rahmone trying to play around the ledge just a little bit and trying to make sure that, Bassle doesn't come back. But Bassle got that Ram now on. I was about to say he had Megawatt, but now Ram, which is smart. It's going to try and sort of get Rahmone off stage and then just throw out this Ram, I'm assuming. But it's not letting it happen. A lot of players today have struggled to sort of find their opening inside playing against Bassle, but Rahmone seems to almost find it.
Yeah, and with a character that doesn't have like a lot of range, it's impressive that he has managed to do that, but his movement's so good. His use of turnips is so good. You see it there.
I want to know how much that crown weighs, because that thing is a heavy hitter.
Yeah. That thing slaps you. And that was really smart there, just acting like you're like floating above stage, like you're going to cover jump, and then dropping turnip and making it immediately obvious. Yeah, just comboing it into neutral getup. Really, really smart play there. Probably with a frame trap getup attack as well. He just kind of knew Bassle wouldn't roll and covered every other option.
Exactly.
Really, really smart. And we are up 1-0. And Bassle looking to try and find a game 2 maybe. It's his counter pick. Oh, we see skin swap. Yo, nah.
Oh, we are seeing.
We are seeing some skin swaps. The counter picks. We're going night mode.
Yep.
Oh, we're on Smashville.
Okay, a much smaller stage. Interesting pick, honestly, I think.
Well, yeah, so it's...
I feel like Min would want a bigger stage, right?
Well, the
Unless
thing
I'm
is
wrong.
that Mimin's entire threat bubble, like Mimin's threat bubble is this stage.
Yeah.
Like, there is no real point where you're out of range. So, Rahmone was, won the last set on what was the biggest stage in the game. The last game, sorry. And part of that is because he can kind of, like, find space to pull turnips.
Exactly.
So his game plan is going to have to shift a little bit. But you can tell that he's already kind of met that. He's pulling turnips less, and he's just kind of getting in more. Because the stage is closer, so he's more able to do that.
Right.
So it's smart from Rahmone to have, like, 2 separate game plans depending on the size of the stage.
Oh.
And to know that he doesn't have to pull turnips on a stage like this, but on PS2 you kind of do because it's way bigger.
Because it's way bigger, right?
It's like it's almost double the size. Ridiculous. It's not
Hanging
almost
on the
double, but it's like
ledge.
15, 16 units bigger.
He's got Megawatt out. Just needs a big hit. The Dragon Laser, though, extending and going ahead and taking that stock. Bassle in the lead right now. He's going to have to try and come back and not get hit by that crown. We're playing around ranges, but that crown always coming in clutch, man. That forward air is really, really strong.
Right, we are even. Steven going in. And here
look at
comes
these
the Peach
combos.
combos. Yeah, just misses that dash attack. Good DI up to make that as hard to connect as possible.
Matters not. It doesn't matter at all.
All right, and it's going to be really difficult for Bassle to make up this damage. You just don't have, especially post-nerf, like Mimin's damage output isn't necessarily that great.
Right.
There was a time where like Mimin had a lot of busted combos, but nobody was really using them. Yeah, the
and
turnip.
that turnip will go ahead and just make him like
Yeah, just call the jump.
just call the jump. It won't allow him to recover. It's smart stuff from Rahmone. These turnip combos coming out again, man.
Yeah, and turnip throw is so much faster than arms, so it's difficult to use arms to try and like pick them up.
Sort of pick him up, right? Yeah.
That kind of thing, and really smart catch on the jump, finding these kills early. The thing that you have to do with Min is just abuse the disadvantage as much as possible, because it's so difficult to find an opening at times. And even though Rahmone hasn't necessarily won neutral more, like look at the difference in damage.
I know, yeah, and I was going to say the difference in damage is quite a lot, let alone the fact that he's currently 2 stocks to 1.
Yeah.
It's very difficult, unless, obviously Bassle can find a massive hit with the Megawatt, which he has out right now as well as Dragon Laser, so if he puts himself in a good position, he might be able to get the kill. That turnip might stop his jump. Yep, and that's it, Rahmone, 2-0 at the moment over Bassle. It's those turnips that are making it just very, very difficult.
It's a really smart option select there as well, because he goes for the turnip throw to cover jump, and then you saw him autopilot like float down there. So if you actually go low, he can still hit you with a forward air.
Right, right.
Really good to have that like in your autopilot, just so that you kind of know if you know Bassle jumps at a hit stun, you can cover it without committing, and then still give yourself more options to cover his regular recovery. And we are moving on to game 3 pretty soon. They're picking a stage now. Smashville not working out. It's a smart idea because you want to harass to stop turnips, but again, you've given Rahmone the license to go in.
Yes, exactly. Not much space, and Rahmone in smaller spaces can just go ahead and just deal damage. Those beach combos are very, very effective. And even then, like, you don't get much room to breathe as Min-Min. So you got to be real careful with that. But I think we might be seeing a different stage.
More towers?
Yo, imagine. Yo, great game offensive. Okay.
So it's interesting that Rahmone has picked PS2 every time, and it's Bassle who picked. Actually, no, wait.
No, Bassle's picking PS2.
No, Bassle's picked PS2 this time, but Rahmone picked PS2 the first time, or they gentleman's foot. And obviously it went to Smashville after that. It's going to be interesting. He's going to have to change his game plan back again to pulling turnips and finding space that way.
Yeah.
And really making the most of it. Maybe using more Dragon Laser might actually be the play against that, because at that point the range is so big that you might not even find space to pull turnips.
Yeah, maybe.
Harassment.
Honestly, yeah, maybe.
Just immediately saying, I know you're planning to pull turnips, and I'm just going to run at you and ram. So that's a good start. And yeah, the difference in damage output is really big between these characters. And again, Min used to have combos. They did kind of nerf them out. And so now this character just kind of keeps you out, but doesn't get a lot of other mileage. You got like a couple of like Nair gimmicks maybe, but nowhere near as much as you kind of used to have in terms of combo.
And with a character like Min as well, it's just about keeping range and keeping space. It's dangerous as well. And Rahmone is really good at stuffing out sort of any approach option that Bassle has with those turnips, right? And then getting any damage off of any combos.
Yeah, and he uses those turnips to create space really well. Yeah, and really, really good use of being able to kind of create space for turnips. Like you saw that a second ago where he kind of picked up turnip, he chucked it out the corner, and Bassle dashed all the way back, and now he's out the corner. Now he doesn't have to deal with that all of that pressure that Minion has when you're in that situation, and you can't like dash back and run.
There's that crown again, just trying to cover ledge. He's trying to get that forward air kill once again.
Yeah,
trying to even up the stocks, but Bassle is not letting that happen right now.
And look at the movement with the float, that side B not connecting, but really good use of the float cancels to just kind of like bait out arms and then hover just over it.
And the lasers as well, just coming out. They're just there to cover any options he has.
Yeah, Bassle doing a little bit better of a job of mixing up approaches into his game to kind of throw Rahmone off a little bit. Yeah, unable to hit that nair. Got short hop macro there. It's a bit rough.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, these turnip placements might be what Rahmone needs though. Bassle sitting at 157, man.
And again,
Packs quite a bit of punch there.
really smart use of turnip to just create space again. Like really smart use of it.
Oh, here we go. Now we're seeing some of those combos.
And yeah, percents are even now.
Yeah, percents are even now because we saw some regular Paisley combos.
Well, they're not even anymore because he took a megawatt right to the face.
Right to the face. Yep. Dash attack will go ahead and make it 64, but Bassle will answering straight back with one of his own.
He started to call out this float stuff. You saw that just there, using the Ram to just kind of call it out.
Exactly.
It does cover a lot of options, Ram just because of the way it like kind of curls up.
Oh, good turnip again. Maybe stuffing the jump.
Yeah, no. Capitalized fully, but gets the pickup on the jump get up anyway. Minmin jump get up's actually really bad, by the way.
Yeah, Minmin had just about enough time to get there, but you know.
Yeah, because Minmin jump get up, like her arms are hitboxes, but her arms stay.
On
the floor for a really long time, so it's really easy to beat out. There are like options that 2-frame that will beat out Minmin jump get up. It's
back throw from Minmin. Try and throw out those dragon lasers again, but that turnip, man, that turnip is always there, and Bassle has to be careful of it. He's trying to, I can see it, but it's difficult. It's difficult to go around because you throw out an option, that turnip just isn't that.
Yeah, because you haven't got arms like good enough to catch it.
Yeah.
So you're in a position where unless you Z-catch it, which is kind of risky, you're forced to basically, what am I saying? Yeah, unless you can Z-catch it, which is like kind of Meeseeks?
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that Saturn? Yo, I just woke up
Saturn.
a little. There's Saturn.
I don't know why I said Meeseeks. He's gone. He walked off the stage.
He disappeared. You know what? He despawned. Yeah, exactly.
He walked off the stage. But unless you Z-catch it, it's kind of really difficult to catch it with arms because of how slow they are. And so you just have to shield or dash back.
Whoa,
and you lose so much control for that.
Rahmone 3-0 over Bassle. I was going to say it was either a forward air or maybe the turn of the stuff to jump again, but Rahmone not letting up in any way, man. And unfortunately,